Hey Lexi, here's a quick tutorial of showing how the project is working. This is the GitHub repo link I have shared with you, and I'll just clone this project. I'm setting up project from the scratch, so you can get help from it. I've already installed Python 3, so I just clone the Git repo. Other than that, here in the README file, step-by-step instruction of what I'm doing, so you can just follow this up, and I'm also going to follow this. Creating the Python 3 virtual environment, and after that we'll just activate the environment. So here's the environment is activated, and now we will install all the dependencies that the project needed. So first of all, the scrapy project. It's an Python library through which we can integrate proxy servers, and it will be helpful in scraping uh, all those things. So it's an advanced tool, so we can further scale it up very easily. And there is scrapy proxy SDK. What this package is do that it will just create a proxy server, which will I show you more about it. So, and the OpenPy Excel, it's just an package to manage Excel files and pandas and all those things. So just quickly set up this. So all the dependencies are successfully installed, and after that we'll move to the next step. For that I will open my VS Code here in this folder. So the basically through scrapy we can create spiders. What a spider means is just a small block of codes that is particularly for some particular functionality. For example, like in this spider LinkedIn website scrape, this is spider will do. It will search the google.com for only the links or only the sites which are from linkedin.com, and then we will in query we will add post and company name as per your requirements. So like if we are doing a CEO of a company or co-founder of a company, so all those Google results, we will filter out results from LinkedIn sites, and then we further scrape those results on LinkedIn. So through this command, we can see there are two spiders, LinkedIn people profile and LinkedIn website script. So firstly, what we will have to do is open the settings.py. Here I have attached and demo API key. It's like 1,000 free credits. So it was just for development purpose, but you can further visit the website of ScrapeOps proxy to see different plans about the scraping. So scrapy crawl, and then we'll first scrape the website data from Google. So here we have to enter the company name. For example, it's just an vision.co. It was an old company or old startup in which I have interned, and the post is co-founder. So now as you can see, it has already scraped the LinkedIn URLs, and those URLs are in this output.csv file. So here must be out of output.csv file. So these are the results which we wanted. uh, these are four results, and we will further scrape these results on LinkedIn through public account. The next crawler or the next spider is our LinkedIn people profile spider. So what this spider will do is it will take those results from output.csv or those links from output.csv, and through that we will use using proxy aggregator. We'll visit these URLs. We'll do some things like removing, closing the pop-up for login, and after that we will fetch the relevant data of the user. So currently we are we can currently we are fetching different types of sections like summary sections, about section. I've commented out these sections like experience sections because this is not much needed for now. Education section. It's because this data we have to filter further out using GPT or generative AI. So here I will code further, but it's not needed for now because we are already getting some filtered data. So I'll just scrape the another spider LinkedIn people profile. As you can see, is it has started with this first URL. It will scrape that URL, then the next, then the next, then the next. Let's say on the second URL. So let it give some time to scrape. So the scraping is completed. It took around 30 to 40 seconds to complete the scraping, and as you can see, all these datas are fetched. So it has been stored in this Excel file, LinkedIn data. So I'll just open this file, and here we can see in the profile sheet there are some datas about different type of founders of that company. So mostly in most of the time the first two and three persons are the relevant one, and other than that are just dump data, or you can say this data is not much needed. But for further scaling up, I've added data up to around like 11-12 persons. So here's a full overview of the project and how the project is working, and this was the platform which I'm using as a proxy aggregator, because if I just hit the LinkedIn URLs from my local IP, after one or two URL it will block me. So we need to use a proxy aggregator. I have chosen this because it has some good documentation, and the best project which I have used is based on scrapops API. So here must be some. There are some quite flexible pricing plans, and you can see those plans in here, and based on these plans you can upgrade on which plan you want to use. And so here the method you suggested, and the another method which I was talking about is the login. Firstly we will log into the LinkedIn and then scraping. So I'm just figuring out a proper way to do it, like I was just scraping some data and then it will block me. So I have to create some another user, and then that user is also blocked. So we are I am looking for some work around, like if we can change the user which we are logging from continuously after some 5 or 10 minutes interval. So that might be helpful, but the public method which you are talking about is mostly working fine, and it can be scaled up very easily because we are not actually fetching LinkedIn data after login, so we are not breaking its terms and conditions. And let me know if you need some help with this, if you in setting up. There is some bug in the project, like the GitHub repo which I have uploaded first. So I've removed it and then re-uploaded it. So it might be working fine for you, but please let me know if you face any issue.